Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to Stoneblock 2. So the vein mine issue was a problem in the last recording. Apparently it's a issue of the same control being keybound. So apparently it's BQM. Let me read this off the thing. It's ore excavation and BQM. So there's something here that should be called BQM. I don't see that. Is there anything that says ore excavation? Alright, let's just show conflicts. Here, sneak is left shift. Sprint is left control. Key control is left control. Toggle narrator is control B. We could, let's see, reset. We could just escape that. I don't think we need that. I don't think we need that. Crafting grid, and I guess we don't need that. Save toolbar or activator, I guess we don't need that. Let's see. A lot of things here overlapping. Let's see. Compress item is Control K. If this was Control C. Nope. Select search bar. C. I won't remember that anyways. Baubles inventory, we'll get rid of that. Swap hands and items. I don't need that. Change cursor focus. We don't need list players. And we don't need search box focus. We don't need that. Let's see. I don't think we need that. Like, I just don't see anything here that seems like maybe it's G, maybe it's mode switch. Building gadgets, dark steel armor, open quests, toggle engine flexpacks, change mode for project E. Oh man, I thought this was gonna be easy. Edit NBT. Yeah, I don't think we need to edit NBT. Alt comma? Man, seems like I've probably shape key, then hit the bound. Is there something that said shape key? Vero shape key toggle. Here we go. Let's put this on Q, and then I'm gonna search Q as a key, and then I'm going to remove this because I do not like that. Alright, so there we go. Alright, now we're back into the game. Apologies for that setup, and hopefully that will actually work, although I imagine it very possibly won't actually work too well to start off with, because I bet you can't do it on stone in particular, because then you just vein mine yourself into oblivion. Let's open the book. Our next goal is to make a bunch of Tinker's construction items to build well, quite frankly, the tools that we'll be using instead of using stone tools. I'm going to take a significant amount of this, but hold on to 7 logs. Alright, and then I'm going to come over here, and then I think I can just type in @tinkers, and that's still 50 pages. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff here. So the problem here immediately we run into as somebody who's new is like there's all kinds of stencil tables, there's all kinds of other things, and just trying to search that out doesn't actually seem to work. Alright, start with this. Let's make one of these. I think you take a crafting table and then you turn it into a crafting station. Easy. Okay. Now, let's see. Trapdoors we won't be using, and you can't compress wood. So, that's not something. We don't need doors, at least right now. I think we probably need sticks. So let's take a couple of sticks. Let's see if maybe there's some kind of wood part concept. We may just have to use the book directly. Can we do this? Tool station. Will this? So tool station, stencil table, part builder. None of that seems like that will work. And we're not getting very far in our section over here. Let's see, we'll put this down and we'll see if maybe we can do something here. And we can see the inventory of the furnace is in that point. So theoretically, I think I could probably start some charcoal burning. Is that the wise thing to do? Alright, let's see. If we're gonna burn something, let's see, burn logs with a log. So one there. Let's see if that's good enough, and that'll give us some inventory. I think there's something more to this. Alright. Then I don't know if that's a wise move or not. Okay. Pattern. That gives us 4 patterns. And I think I probably need another one of these. And then what did that turn it into? A crafting station or a crafting station? Seems like that's nothing. Interesting. We'll probably need to make a chest. So let's see if that works. Interesting, we're getting sound effects. One there. And so now we will probably never ever use a regular chest again. Probably need to go get some more wood. Crafting station with a chest. Alright, let's just figure this out. Tool station. I guess pattern. How did I come out of the inventory? Interesting. 3D. Alright. Let's try this again. Pattern chests. How do we make this? It's trapped chest with a blank pattern. or a regular chest with blank pattern. Okay. So put that there. And there we go. We do have excavator. Pattern chest done. We need a part builder and a stencil table. And a tool station, which apparently is not this. Let's try this again. Crafting station. Crafting station. Seems like it can just infinitely turn itself into a crafting station. Interesting. See, I don't think we'll be using this stone crafting station for very much longer. Let's see. Guess we'll type in, before we do anything, let's just type in station. Yeah, and this is exactly what I knew was going to happen, is that even though I've watched other people do this, I haven't been paying attention. Like, I haven't for a second thought, oh, that was something that needed my my focus. Just stick that there for, well, you know what? 3 by 3. Alright, let's see if this works. No, I bet it does not work. So we'll turn that back to none. I'm gonna go ahead and take this because I feel like I should have taken that stone table and used it to craft the pattern station. So, and instead I used wood to make another one. So hopefully that doesn't matter too much in the long run. All right, next we need a stencil table and a part builder. All right. So we gotta come in here. When I first launched this, by the way, the mouse cursor wasn't showing up, and yeah, that wasn't gonna work. So yeah, I really had a lot of trouble just getting the game to launch, which is ridiculous because it certainly felt like it was a end game like finished product. Oh, I need spruce wood, and I used all of it. Alright, well, and you can't move items unless you've got them, so we can put that there, but we need to go back and twerk some more. Weird also that we found that I actually did need to have particles enabled for this to work, or at least it seemed like that was the case. Let's see. Alright, we'll just beat everything with the crafting table. Wait a minute. Let's see, if we shape 5 by 5 on the tree. It doesn't seem like it's doing anything. On trees too. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if these early game items just are all blacklisted. But we'll get there eventually, I think. Alright, put a log there, craft one of these, and put that there, put that there. I imagine this layout is completely wrong and people are yelling at me in the chat, but we'll get to that eventually. Alright. We did everything. We can get our random reward. We have 2 hinder chests, which is insane, just to start off with. Like, what am I even gonna do with that right now? And we need to create any tool forge, which I don't know how to do that. Or break leaves with a crook to get a silkworm. Okay. So one of the things that I feel like is an issue is that there are just a lot of times when people use items that they don't actually need to use. So I'm thinking that there might be a case here of, this is still not vein mining. I'm thinking there might be a case here where I get wood and I can just put it in this. Here's the silkworm. I can just put it in this point of the ender chest, and that will automatically put it in the furnace, which is my goal in the long run, is to be able to see more of these constructions done better. And maybe this is all pie in the sky dreaming. Maybe an ender chest in particular would not work this way, but my thought is it might. Nope, it doesn't. Alright, well, we now have 10 logs, and I don't think we're gonna hold on to one just in case I need it. Put this here and then put that there and see how that works. Also, now that I have charcoal, I could also be making lights as in torches, which should be my next goal. So I just want this to grow, and once this grows, I only have 1 silkworm, so unfortunately I'm going to have to just start digging out the other sections. So that's going to take some time. I'm going to drink some water. Also, I see a lot of Minecraft people playing with friends, so it makes a lot more sense for them to have Ender IO chests. Oh man, this is gonna sit there for a long time until I have something that can break that quicker. Alright, so while we are waiting for the tree to become completely infested with the silkworms, let's see, how many pieces did that do? Alright, how many did I put in there? 11 for 1 piece. Let's see if we have tiny charcoal. Alright, good. So now we can just have tiny charcoal in there, and I believe tiny charcoal uses 1 piece per even the smallest item, so I don't think that that's a problem. In fact, I'm going to take half of these and see if I can perhaps make lanterns with these, and see if I can cheat my way into something. You can make a tiny torch with a tiny charcoal, but I don't think that's a wise move. Alright. So now we've got torches, which means we can light up this area for temporary use. And we can light up, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, this area. And just apologies if the game has been dark up until this point, but I guess those are the breaks. Let's see, are these completely infested? And we'll just stick that right there. Hey, how'd I get an actually additions manual? Interesting. I'm gonna have to start eating food. And I think I can just put these away. In fact, I probably don't even need that. Right. So then the question is, let's see. You plant them on the leaves and infest them, eventually they turn white. White leaves can be harvested with a crook to get string. So it is use the crook again, which has lasted pretty well. And now I don't think we need to make a bed or sleep through like a day or night cycle. So string will probably be used, I'm thinking, to make elevators pretty quickly, and maybe in some other things. I don't think we'll be immediately making a bow and arrow either. So yeah, actually I do need the saplings back, come to think of it. Man, it's been a long time since I've heard that music. A long time. I'd like to see some of these start to grow on their own too, instead of having to twerk. Alright, go down this road. We now have 2 mechanical crafters, which will be interesting. Now we need to visit the mining direction. The overworld has no ores, it's entirely made of stone. The only way to find ores is to dig your way to the top of the overworld and be teleported to the mining dimension that's full of ores. See JEI to find what levels the ores generate at. Oh my goodness. So this is new to Stoneblock 2. Now, oh, we're gonna make a sieve, of course. And make a tool forge. So we need to see how it would be to make a tool forge. All right. So tool forge is what? That's not gonna work. Small seared bricks. Okay, so tool forge, conductive iron, dark steel, a lot of generated styles of ores that don't exist in default unmodded Minecraft here. So tool forge, block of iron. Fancy seared bricks would require me to make a chisel. But if I could get iron, that might work. But I don't think I can. So, block of gold? No. Block of steel? Infinity blocks? No. Invar? I have insanium. But I don't think that's an option. And like obsidian. No, there's no way I can make a tool forge right now. Alright, what was the other thing we were going to try and make? A sieve. Alright. And we know that there's a sieve already here that's auto. It requires iron and it requires glass, and we don't have any of that, so we've got to get into sieving really quick. And we need a regular sieve, I think, first before we make a heavy sieve. So let's see. We need a slab. Did I not make a slab? Guess I didn't make any stick slabs. I made stone slabs. Alright, so we start with this. No, this one. And we need more planks. There we go. And I don't know, honestly, how much more of this we need to do. It's not too much, I don't think. We put the string this way, and that makes a string mesh. And that's what we needed. And let's see. Let's start with this idea. I'm going to put it right there in the air and see if that's a dumb idea. Because I'm thinking that it might automatically feed into a chest. There we go. And we've got a little bit of cobblestone, so we can see if we can shift cobblestone. Apparently not. I guess we have nothing else. So yeah. We've got dirt here we could deal with, or we can just put down this. And let's start with just a little bit of gravel. Still not getting the veining mine key to work. Do I hold it down? Perhaps? No, I think it's just blocked. I really think it's just blocked. Either because of the tool I'm using or because of something else. Alright, so this works. But I would have to put a chest under this, and I don't have any chests right now. And I believe things are just falling on the floor. There we go. Can I do this from down here? Yeah. So this is probably really dumb. What I've seen people do in the exact opposite is actually put these in the floor and then stand over it. And you can make grids of these, I know, but I'm not really sure we're going to spend that much time in this. Let's take this 14 dirt that's left and shift this down to this dust. I don't believe there's anything below. No, this is sand. So let's take about 6 of the sand now and turn that into dust. There we go, there's 6. So we can have a decent amount of sifting through everything. I don't know what we're really looking for right now, though. So, I know different ores and items come at different levels, but I could make some glass with sand, certainly. But I don't think I can get the auto sieve to where I'd like it to be quite yet. And I might as well take that. Let's see. We have tiny ore pieces, lead ore pieces, melon seeds, aluminum ore pieces. Melon seeds might be a smart move to plant. Yeah, I don't know if I need water for that though. And then let's see. If I take, I have nothing here that is high enough, I think, where I could turn it into anything. Apparently I got a whole bunch of stone pebbles, which I'm gonna have to deal with too. Alright, let's look at this. If I put something like this in there, it won't cook it. I have to have 4 of these, which tells me that we need something more. Make a 8x8 chance cubes. I'm not gonna do chance cubes right now. At maybe the end of the game, I'd do that. Need to make a heavy sieve. That might be a smarter move. And then see, it really quickly wants you to craft an auto sieve. And then make an oak crucible to make water. Oh yeah, that would be a smart move too. Alright, so heavy sieve. We don't have enough wood. So we have one that grew by itself. And sure, it would make sense eventually to make an axe for this, but right now I don't think that it's a high enough priority. Right. I'm going to take this out, plant this, and see if I can plant this. No, I can't. I probably would need to make a hoe before I could plant it, which is probably not a bad idea. Let's see. Chance cubes, melon seeds. Let's see. Auto sifter. What does this do? Now, we need to figure that out now that we're at that point. Did I leave things? Yep. Plant an oak sapling over here. Probably smart to just plant 2. Alright. This auto sifter works how? It doesn't seem like it has anything as far as as an item. Is it? Seems like it's supposed to be. Does it work like that? Really? Let's try this. Cobblestone, 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 gravel. And doesn't seem like that's right tool. And I guess this runs into the problem is that unless we can figure out what we're supposed to do, well, why would it not work when I put it up like that? Yeah, unless you know what you're supposed to do in these mods, you're kind of left to your own devices. I think this actually is supposed to be like that. I just don't understand how it works. What if we were to just drop that in that general direction? I feel like this has some kind of item functionality to it that has not quite been made obvious. Well, we're going to eventually need to make a mob grinder, and I have an idea of a non-mod mob grinder I'd like to make eventually, but at the time I think it will probably be more realistic that we're just going to make something simplistic. So over here I'm going to just make a 3 high area that is 7 by 7 still, and my hope is that I can figure out a way to, with almost absolutely no resources, convince mobs to show up and figure out a way to kill them. I don't know if I'm even anywhere close to that being an issue. This really might be a couple hours away before we could really accomplish anything like that. Alright, so it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, one more. And in the meantime, we can use this area as a place to place down stone, and I think we're gonna have to decide what specific style of things we want to sift, whether it's sand, whether it's dirt, whether it's dust. I think it might be dust, at least until we can get a little bit of iron. We can cook a little glass right now. There goes our light. We can fix that though. Hearing creepy sounds. I think there are probably some modded creatures, so things like ghosts might appear, or I know even basic Minecraft introduced things called specters. Alright, I think it's time for us to make a part. So I don't know how to do this. We want to make a pickaxe. So we need a... Is that a stone rod? No, this is not. It's probably something different. So we need to make a part builder, which means we probably need to make some patterns because I don't see any in our inventory. What's this? Let's see what the mechanical crafter is, by the way. That might be helpful too. Ooh, interesting. I was hoping I could find something like this at some point So what I want this to do, will this do this automatically? Keep a scenery in input, speed upgrades. Alright, so very slowly this is going to compress stone and move it to the output. And so theoretically this is a good thing, because that means I can get rid of some of this. Let's see if we sift this dust. Depending on how easy this is, where's everything going? Like, I don't think I got anything from dust. This is cobblestone. I'm gonna get rid of a couple more of these. I don't know what auto sifter is, so I'm gonna get rid of that. Put that here. Do we have anything else that looks like it might be useful? Ore pieces, and ore pieces. Store energy in the flux network. Do we have anything that's in force? It'd be nice if I could organize my inventory, and I bet there is a way to do it. I just don't know what it is. Okay. We need patterns. So this. I'll keep a couple of logs just in case we need them. No. That's not how you make patterns. Must involve sticks. And since I'm new to this, I'm just gonna try and make the smallest possible number of patterns. We'll make 8. And that way we'll hold on to some sticks in case we need those. Alright. So over here, pattern chest. We put this here. And what do we want? A blank pattern is what I think I just did there. Stencil. Alright, put these here. And there's 2 of these. And it doesn't seem like it's okay, so I'm gonna have to figure out. I want to make a pickaxe. It is a tool rod, a pickaxe head, and a binding. So is that a tool rod pattern? Yes. And then is this a binding pattern? Yes. And where's the pickaxe head? Here it is. Right there. So I think I can just put these items here, and apparently the part builder doesn't have access to that. So I didn't do this right, clearly. But let's just get this to work. Stone binding. Stone pickaxe head. And stone. So we're just making everything out of stone. This is probably dumb. I'll fully admit that somebody's gonna tell me a really good reason why that was a waste of resources, but let's just try and get this done. Alright. So we put that there and that there. This is so not Minecraft. Like, so not Minecraft. Alright. Cheapskate. Stone is bad. Your tool has less durability. Increases durability gained when repairing tool. Durability 16. What would have been the difference, I imagine, if I had gone back and instead of made something with stone, tried to make something with wood, because those are really the only two options I have right now. Ecological, hold shift for stats, durability 25, so that is probably worth it to do that. Apparently I also get some wood shards for that. Then if I was to do this, attack 2, durability 5, mining speed 2, so that's not worth doing. And then this one, durability 15. So we'll try this and take this out. I don't know what wood shards mean as far as how that's different. So now that gives it durability 14 instead of 16. So that wasn't an improvement, but this was an improvement. Okay. So a durability of 132, attack 4, mining speed 4, modifiers 3. Okay, and as far as modifiers go, I think the only thing I could do is put stone on it or wood on it, and it doesn't seem like either one of those things matter. So we'll take that for what that is and assume that that's not the way this goes. This is faster. We still don't have vein miner, however, so still not really sure how that one is supposed to break down. And I believe with that we are now done completely with ever having to deal with making another pickaxe. I guess we'll need to make a hammer too. I didn't think of that. So we'll go right back in there and make a hammer. But this is an example very much of it, of the game just jumping forward here, and now we're in this position where we're doing something that's totally not Minecraft at all. Now this area, I guess I'll just keep 3 tall 2 for now. Like, eventually the goal is still to keep have everything go to the highest height, but I'm not gonna do it manually. I'm gonna have some kind of machine do it for me, I'm sure. Let's see. Right. so I want to put this where I don't even have room. I'm gonna have to make some wooden chests too. I think wooden chests hold more, so that is gonna probably be helpful. Pick up that, and I don't think that that the items particularly break the way they normally would. Right. Can I put these pattern chests here? Where's the other pattern? Need probably, if I was to guess, we do need to make a, what is it? We made a pickaxe, we need to make a hammer now. And I don't know if we need to really make a hoe. Is there no hammer here? Hatchet. Shovel. Modify and repair. See, we can see this one's already in needing of repair. And we could repair it, but let's wait and see if we level up first. What is this? Tool station? Am I limited to what I can build because I didn't make a pattern? That wouldn't make sense. That wouldn't make sense at all. I have different kinds of wood too. Let's see. Okay. So now if I want a part builder, this part builder piece should be touching the pattern chest, and it isn't. So the stencil chest is touching the pattern chest. But let's see. We have a tool station, and this should be here. Alright. I bet there's a whole order here of how this should work, but haven't figured it out yet. Let's break this and put this here, and now that works. But honestly, these two probably need to be reversed, because you're not going to make stencils that often. In fact, you're probably just going to, like, things are getting out of order. Let's put that there. Yeah, you're going to make this very often, and this very rarely, and that. Right. So you would come over here, and this is the tool station, and this can access everything. Things keep moving around in my inventory. There we go. That's what I want. So stencils over here to make more stencils, and eventually we'll just make everything when we get more wood. The part builder over here, and this over here. That makes the most sense. And then this crafting station over here. And while we're at it, let's take this and put this here. Not to, actually, I'm wasting resources. Let's put this here. Let's make a wooden chest. Let's see. Do I have enough to do this? Seriously, am I gonna have to look up what it takes to make a chest? I don't think I actually have to look this up. Come on. I can't be that forgetful. Yeah, there we go. It's funny, I can't even really afford to have two. There we go. So now we've got a full chest of items, and we can start to think about putting some items in here that might be useful. Got seeds. Right. I'm gonna try and make a hoe. Alright, let's see. Just out of regular old-fashioned construction, and fail miserably because I don't. There we go. A stone hoe, and let's put cobblestone slabs in there, put the stone crafting grid in there. We got some planks in here. We got some charcoal that we don't need, the tiny charcoal, which we can put in there. I somehow got this item, which I shouldn't have. And stone rods. Let's see. Okay. I guess at the moment it makes sense just to make a bunch of hammers and use up the stone rods. That way we can hammer some more. Let's go over here and pickaxe this. Right. I'm still in a 5x5 grid as far as what should be allowing me to vein mine. But it's not working. Alright. Now, let's see. Melon seeds. Okay. Good work there. I'm guessing that this area is not bright enough, so I'm gonna put that there. Let's come over here, place these cobblestones. I'm probably never going to use that again. And what I want to do, I guess, is find out if I can actually build a wand. That would be nice. I'm also noticing my saturation is not really going down, which that's nice to know too. Hey, by the way, can I move this out of the way now? That'd be nice too. I wonder if I put this in front of this. This will be an interesting experiment. Can it access anything in here? Hey, it can. Interesting. It's not very organized, but that's an interesting thought. Ideally, this is the last crafting table we'll ever use. Not realistic, of course, but that is what I'd like like it to have happen. See, and I don't know why JEI's bar decided to change this way, but okay, stone wand, iron wand, diamond wand. We can make a stone wand. Alright. We'll see how well this works to speed up the process. Probably not very much. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Stone wand. Place, 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 place. Can only do so much. Okay, well that's good to know. We can only go so far. And then it really is just gonna be this until something else happens. I know I've seen somebody use some kind of constructed pickaxe in at least a shaped form where it does a 3x3 grid. Maybe not actual vein mining, because I know we don't actually have vein miner here. Alright. The next question though is, now that we've gotten little bits of quality of life improvements done, what is the right thing to sieve? Should it be gravel, or should it be sand or dust? So I think I can just type in gravel here, click on this, and this is crafting, but you've got all these other little boxes that talk about what they're used for. So we're looking, I guess, for X-Nilo or sieving. I don't know how it will be labeled. Crusher, sag mill, crusher. A lot of things here. Is Welgen. Let's see. Is it over here? You can definitely sieve gravel. Hammer, squeezer, mechanical, void resource miner, crusher, compressed hammer, combiner, enriched chamber, crusher, sag mill, crafting. Wait a minute, something's missing here. Maybe I have to look in the other direction. Let's move on to sand and see if there's something here that gets explained. Crafter, crafting station, assembly halo. Yeah, I wonder if maybe there's something that this is just named. Now I know these chickens are going to play a big role, and I just watched somebody play Stoneblock 1 and not realize that. Not every chicken I think is going to matter, but particularly emerald chickens, I think we need to jump into that as fast as possible. Hammer, squeezer, mechanical squeezer. So I guess we have to look at the sieve then. I guess the information is in that. Or maybe it's not. Maybe it's in the meshes. I guess the mesh would change things. So looking at string mesh, because we could, I guess, maybe try and get some flint and get a flint stiffened mesh, but we really couldn't do anything here, and we would need a flint stiffened mesh anyways before we could do anything else. Yeah, I don't know what's here. This doesn't make sense. So it would have to be, I don't know, books in particular. Well, I tell you what, I'm gonna have to heavy sieve. Here we go. So string mesh, when I right clicked it, somehow started showing this. So at least on heavy sieves you might get, well, that's for compressed ender gravel, compressed soul sand, compressed dust, nickel, silver, gold, bone meal, compressed dirt, melon, carrot seeds, grass seeds, potatoes, sugarcane, pumpkin. I don't think I'm actually, I mean, I need to do probably a little bit of dirt for grass seeds and that's it. Gravel is aluminum, flint, lead, copper, coal, tin ore, and osmium. So it's gravel. Gravel is what we need to do. And then at some point we will switch over, I think, to sand. Alright. And then we'll have to work to get those other kind of ores. Interesting. Interesting that that wasn't showing up. It's called X Compressium. It's like, that didn't really feel like that was coming up. And yeah, I need to go down this direction, make a heavy oak sieve, which means I need to make sure I'm, I guess, making oak trees, which I think I am. And then we'll want to see if I can really build an auto sieve. As far as a tool forge, until we have a lot of iron, we can't do that. And an oak crucible, yeah, I guess we could have done that a while ago. In fact, if we go down this direction, we could then construct a smeltery, which I've never done that before. And we can make a stone barrel, which is weird that you need to make a wood barrel first, then a stone barrel. But then we're trying to breed some kind of dolls. That's new. And make some netherrack, and then start with the cobblestone generator. So I wasn't lying. Like, we're gonna start down this path relatively quickly. What is this? So we need to visit the mining dimension before we can go any further. We need to go to the end, and we need to make a chicken stick. And then we need to defeat the ender chicken. Or yeah. So maybe you use the chicken stick to actually capture him, and the quantum chicken. Now this is actually a mod, so this is actually the Ender Dragon and the Chaos Dragon. They've changed that. Now for these other quests, some of these are open. I think I could do this. The blank barrel upgrade is required to make barrels and barrel upgrades. So I've never heard of that, but I think I could start with that right now. I don't think there's anything locking it out. I think I can make a black hole unit. Theoretically, I probably can't. I need to make a basic drawer and start making some better storage. Compacting drawers in particular are something that I'm going to try and create very quickly as I make the cobblestone generators. And need to make a small crate, storage crate. Chicken wise, we need to get an egg before we can make any chicken, and we need to get wheat, which means I also need to get seeds planted and growing, which probably means I need water. There's a ridiculous amount of apparently fluid cows. So there's a whole list of cows. This is new. This wasn't in it. And prosperity shards, I think we're very far away from. Draconic evolution, I think we're very far away from. As far as building an extreme crafting table, we may never get to that point. And as far as this magical stuff, I think I'm gonna have to this will also probably be very late game, although some of this stuff that's even here is medium game at most, killing the Ender chicken and the chaos chicken, or making, I don't know about the dolls, or making a top tier generator. But this still is way better than Stoneblock 1. It's much more linear and diverse. Stoneblock 1's major flaw is that it really gives you just 5 pages of very separate quests, and you're just left to your own devices to actually play it. Anyways, we've gone a couple minutes over. That's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend or follow me on any social media sites, there's a bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.